Hello and welcome to my first installment on MLG Tips for Success. Little backstory on myself. I'm a college student and I attend for Computer Information Technologies, and that's IT for those who don't know. Anyway, I've been gaming since, really since the SNES was first released, and that was in the mid-90s. So that's basically been my whole life. Anyway, I've always played for the win, but I've never actually played in a competition or tournament. But the purpose of this video isn't to show you how to become MLG, it's to teach you the tips to hopefully get you there, to unlock your hidden potential. Because most people, you know, they game casually, and they're not the best. I mean, no one's really at their best. But the tips I'm going to share with you will help you get a little bit better and reduce the distractions that you have around you. And hopefully that will improve your gameplay somewhat. And for some it may be drastic, for some it may be slight. And that's if you really stick to the tips that I'm going to share with you. For some people it might make them MLG, perhaps. It might make the material for MLG at least. And for others, you know, it'll just make them better. So this isn't a surefire way, but it's a pretty good start. And this is focused around Battlefield. And if you go on YouTube and you look this up, it's mostly Call of Duty videos and Halo. Personally, I didn't see any good quality Battlefield videos for MLG tips, and frankly, you can't use Call of Duty tips on Battlefield. They're two different games. The playstyle is just completely different. It just doesn't work like that. Anyway, alright, I'm going to hit up number one. Alright, and number one on the list of tips is to find a quiet place to put your gaming center. Alright, personally, I live with two roommates, alright, and I share a room with one because I'm a college student and I'm broke. You know, welcome to the life. Anyway, I put my computer in a closet, in a walk-in closet, because late at night I can shut the door, absolutely no distractions, nothing, okay? Absolutely nothing. I can't hear anything they're doing out there. I got my Turtle Beaches on. I got my full surround sound. I'm just zoned out completely. I'm all in the game, alright? And that's step one. You have to be fully focused on the game. Otherwise, chances of you being MLG or even bettering yourself are incredibly slim. Alright? Step two is find a place with no glare. Okay? Glare is incredibly annoying, and I'm sure a lot of you have dealt with that. You know, playing and just having white streaks across your screen. And oftentimes it seems like all the enemies come from that one spot on your screen that is affected by glare. Alright, and that's another reason why I put mine in a closet. It's got no windows. It's great, okay? I close the door, I turn my lamp off in here. Absolutely, it's just pitch black except for my TV and my illuminated keyboard here. And it's just perfect, alright? The third step is to get some good instrumental music you like. Instrumental can be anything from classic, piano, trap, dubstep, you know, something that's mainly just instrumental. The reason why it's just you need to just do instrumental is with any sort of music that has vocals, like let's say you're into Miley Cyrus or Lil Wayne or whatever, your subconscious is going to think about what they're saying and try and process it. And that takes a little bit of your mind off of the game, alright? Now with instrumental music, it's more soothing and calming. And that'll go into another one of my points later. But anyway, it's more soothing and calming, which is going to help extremely with your ability to concentrate on the game itself. Alright, step number 4 might sound a little weird at first until I explain it, but take a shower before you play, alright? Seriously, it helps, okay? Literally every single distraction that you can take out of the equation, every single one helps you out. Every single one, okay? Taking a shower, you'll feel a lot better. You'll just feel clean, you know? And, I mean, when you're dirty, you know, you smell yourself. Maybe you smell bad. Maybe you have bad body odor or whatnot. It's distracting, okay? Maybe you itch a little bit, that sort of thing. It's annoying, okay? It really is. So take a shower before you play. If you're going to play competitively, if you're just going to play casually, who cares, you know? If you're just going to play just to play, it doesn't really matter. You don't really need to watch this video if you're just going to play, honestly. Alright. Alright, and after you take a shower, alright, what you want to do is, personally, I like to play right when I wake up, or just whenever my mind is really clear, because when you wake up, you know, you're not thinking about anything except for, well, you're just not thinking about anything. Alright, let's say you get home from school, you know, you're thinking, oh, I gotta do this homework, blah, blah, blah. You're sitting there playing games, and you're like, alright, what am I gonna do for this assignment? You know, I got this doctor's appointment this time. My kid wants me to take him bowling. You know, just a bunch of random stuff. You know, it could be anything depending on your situation, you know. My mom won't stop telling me to do laundry or go take the dog out, you know, like that sort of thing. Do it in the morning, or just do it when you can find absolute and total peace. Because once you find peace, you're set. You're really set, alright? 6th point is do not, and I repeat, do not get angry. Alright, that is crucial. That is one of the biggest points I have. When you get mad, you do stupid stuff, okay? And one thing that helps me is whenever someone kills me, I'm like, oh, that was a little bit, you know, that was a little bit of a BS kill. You know, that was a little bit of lag in that. I just, you know, sometimes I'll even type this in game chat, just be like, you know what, good kill, you know, that was a good shot. Good job, man. You know, congratulate him a little bit. And that helps out with my next point, which is respect other players. But going back to not getting angry, I don't want to jump ahead of myself here. The calmer you stay, the more focused you are. And really, MLG is all about being able to stay focused. If you can stay focused and put all of your mind into the game, you're going to be the best player on the server every time, guaranteed. There's no questions about it. And if you're not the best player on the server, you're obviously not paying attention as much as the guy ahead of you is. That's really the way I look at it. It's not based so much on skill, it's based on concentration. Because anybody can move a mouse or move a joystick or hit a right trigger, left click the mouse. Anybody can do that. Alright, but it's how much you can pay attention and register things that are popping up on the screen. Alright, that's all that matters right there. That's it, literally. Okay? And it goes on to my next point. Respect other players. Alright. Respecting other players is very important because, you know, if you look at MLG videos of them sitting down in their chairs, you know, in the little arenas, doing their tournaments and whatnot, you never see one guy stand up and yell at somebody on the other team and be like, oh, that was bullcrap kill, you know, that was because of desync, blah, blah, blah. That never happens, okay? And there's a good reason for that. Well, first, they're a little bit more mature than the average gamer, per se. But there's a lot more respect in the MLG community than there is the casual gamer community. Alright. And if you play PC and console, you'll notice this as well. I used to play Battlefield on the 360, but I recently sold my 360 because I purchased a gaming computer. Actually, I built a gaming computer. And I own Battlefield 4 on my PC instead. And I've noticed with this that whenever a game ends, you know, a lot of people go into the TeamSpeak or game chat, if you wish, and type in GG for good game, you know, and they'll just be like, yeah, that was good, even though you kicked our butts, you know, that was, you know, good teamwork holding us back, blah, blah, blah. It's just a much more professional community, and that's more what the MLG community is like. Alright. And it also shows how dedicated you are to the game. If you're one of those kids that yells at everybody and calls them, you know, douchebags and faggots every single time they shoot you, people aren't going to look at you with respect. They're just going to be like, ah, it's just some little kid on his brother's Xbox, or he's some little kid, you know, playing with his dad's laptop or something like that, you know. They're not going to look at you like a real player, alright? And that's really what it is about. It's about your image and how well you concentrate, alright? Because seriously, you could be the best player in the world. If you're super childish, no MLG team in the world is going to take you. And that's just how it is, okay? It's nothing, you know, it's nothing about MLG in particular. They just don't want childish people, you know, going. It's more of a respect-driven kind of thing, you know? They don't, it's just not a place for childish people. Alright, going on to the next one. Eat and drink before you play. And I'm not talking chug like a 2-liter, okay? I'm saying, like, keep a little cup of water next to you. Keep a little bit of Coke. Personally, I drink ginger ale. But, keep a little something next to you, okay? You don't want to have to get up and go to the fridge in the middle of the game, because that's just losing your potential. Same with food. You don't want to eat too much, because then you're going to have to go to, you know, use the restroom. You just want a little bit of a snack, okay? I'm not talking Doritos, because that's going to get that cheese stuff all over your fingers, and then when you get down your controller and stuff, that just slips you up a little bit, and it's it's just lost potential right there as well. I'm talking some easy stuff like a fruit smoothie. Alright, that's what I do. Put a little fruit smoothie in a cup, have my ginger ale, and I'm good. Alright, and yeah, and that pretty much covers it for that. Number 9 on the list is have a comfortable place to sit that isn't fabric, and preferably a leather material. And the reason why is with fabric you get a lot of dust, and if you have pets you get pet hair. You know, you get your hair that's falling off onto the fabric, and when you move around on it a lot, you know, with me, because I play PC, so I'm always moving my arm, moving my back moves a little bit, scrapes up against the back of the chair. I don't want to have to, you know, scratch my back because there's hair on the chair and it itches. You know, sit in leather. It's nice and cold. It'll keep you, you know, keep your core temperature, you know, pretty nice. Even if you start to get stressed out and you start sweating a little bit, the leather's going to stay cold for a little bit, and it's quite soothing actually. But anyway, the point is, with leather, there's just less distraction, okay? And it could be leather, polyester, like a plastic kind of thing, you know? Anything like that, just normal fabrics you kind of want to stay away from for gaming chairs. And number 10, this is another really big point, okay? This is really big and really, really big. I can't even describe how big this point is, seriously. Okay, teamwork. You see, MLG teams, it's not free for all, okay? It's team deathmatch, conquest rush, that sort of thing, you know? It's your ability to work well with others, really. Okay? One guy, one-on-one, is a lot less effective than 12 guys on one guy, okay? And that's what you want to do. Like, when I play on PC, a lot of the times what I really love is when, you know, we'll be running across a map like Golmud or something, you know, and we're all kind of in a row, you know, it's like a horde of us just going to one objective. We all move from one objective to the other. Yeah, the enemies could get to the other objectives, but if we run into any resistance, it's out like a light. No one's dead, you know. At most, someone got shot a couple times, and that's it. And that's really the beauty of teamwork, is you can just completely dominate everything. And if you have friends that play with you, then that's even better, because friends are better than random people, honestly. And if let's say you, like I used to have a squad on Battlefield 3, and that squad there was about 6 guys, I believe. And you know, we'd go into a game and I'd tell them, be like, all right, I want you to do this. I want you to, you know, spawn as an engineer with 18 mines and, you know, an Igla. You know, I want you to be support with claymores, ammo box. I want you with it, you know, assault with grenade launcher and med kit. I want you with defibs and grenade launcher, you know, like that sort of thing. And you could really build a team like that. Even though one person was at the head, once I got through telling everybody what I wanted them to do, we really worked together as a team, and it wasn't just me getting all the kills or someone else getting all the kills. It was all of us, you know, just boosting each other up, and that's really the beauty of teamwork. If you really play like a team, one person won't be 50-0, and everyone else, you know. Well, what I mean to say is, okay, you won't have that one guy at the top of the scoreboard that's 50-0, and then the guy in second place is like 2-10. No, that won't happen. It'll be like 10-5, 10-5, 12-5, you know, like that sort of thing. Everyone's kind of in the same range of, you know, KD, that sort of thing. And that's teamwork right there. And when you know, play as a team, you get so many more points anyway, especially on Conquest, you know. Moving around from objective to objective, you can cap the objectives 3 times faster than you can by yourself. And, you know, you're not going to die all the time, so you don't have to spawn back at the objectives and run to an enemy, you know, enemy-controlled objective. You just run as a horde to the next one, cap it, get your points, move on really fast, you know, don't die, get over to the next one, cap it, and you get a lot of points. You get some kills along the way, and, you know, it's just really, it's a lot more enjoyable when you're playing with other people rather than yourself. And that's really all I got to say about this first installment on the series. I'm not sure how large this series will get. These are the only steps I can think of right off the bat. Just a little bit of thinking on them. But hopefully I'll be able to get another 10 or maybe 5 together, if I can't get 10. And I'll definitely share this with you when I get chance. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and please remember, if you like the video, please, you know, hit that thumbs up down there at the bottom, subscribe, you know, share with your friends, whatever, you know, and I really like feedback, so just tell me how it did, you know. If you like the video, just go ahead and pop a comment in the bottom. If it's not some, you know, angry little, you know, shithead telling me I suck, then I will respond to you. Unless it's spam, then I won't, obviously. But if you're legitimate about it and you say, you know, nice video, blah, 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 I will talk to you about it, you know. And if you want me to watch some of your videos and give you feedback, I'll definitely do that as well. I've already done that for a guy. But yeah, alright, thank y'all for watching, and be a video up in the next couple days for you.